recording, and bam. Alright guys, so Pucca back for another set of casts here, even after like the 20 videos uploaded, or VODs uploaded last night. This will be the Pucca Capture the Flag free-for-all tournament Group A stage. I'll update the overlay in a second, but it's running here at the 12 o'clock on Huangshan Bull. It will be the UEDs, the Marine here. His opponents will be, because there's no allying or anything, because free-for-all will be the Purple Terran Dollar CZ, or I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Stratos or SGS Stratos, and the last Terran will be Terrano. So, if my game is correctly, we have 3 Terrans versus a Protoss. I think, yeah. Alright, so CTF, one thing you should realize is that this beacon, you can move it within the first 10 minutes. Once the flag spawns after 10 minutes, which is this mark right here, then that will spawn the flag, and then thus you can't move it. Now you can move it, just some general rules that you can say about that, because I've done some preliminary research on this. You can move it, now for example, like for Protoss, because he scouted this area, he could move it down here with even having current vision over that area. He can also have the ability to, and he can really place it wherever he really wants to. It's wherever there's a buildable area. I'm not sure about unbuildable areas. That's not something I've never tested. On this map, though, there's really no secret area to place your beacon where the second map may have it. I'm just looking around at this map. I guess you could try to hide it somewhere, but in some like deep corner. Maybe right here might be a good location, but even still, I'm not really quite sure about that. And by the way, Tyrannos is using a YSL account, I guess, so not a big deal. But anyway, Huangshan Bull though, I kind of like this map a lot. So pretty much it is very one base friendly, which I kind of want to have a little bit diverse map pool going into this, going to a free-for-all. Now, some of the group stages are becoming a little bit more iffy because more and more players are, not going to be able to find out their schedules. Players are dropping out left and right and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to do everything. I believe game 2 of this, though, will end up resulting in a 1v1 because of one player does drop out and could not finish their game. And not only that, you have to, the winner doesn't go on in the next game. They just sit there pretty much. Because you don't have to. It's not. There's no point for them to play. So I just said, like, why not bother? So what these two. So there's a D-web with a chrysalis over here, and then there's a D-web with minerals over here. So either way, you can mine out your back door. This one's probably going to be the later stages if you get that far or if you survive that long in a free-for-all. Now the chrysalis only has 250 HP, so it's not going to be like a force to be reckoned with to take it down. It's not like stacked temples or anything like that. It's not stacked. And the D-web actually stops any kind of 2-gate, so it's actually, so Protoss really can't do anything. 3 Terrans though, it's gotta be tough. We already see Stratos setting up an expo. Feels pretty safe. To note though, I mean these are pretty unforgiving ridges right here. They're not the easiest naturals to take. We have starport opening for Tyrannos, which I'll be interested to keep an eye out on. And that's pretty much the whole thing of the map here. You get, oh, and the other thing is that your main base has 10 mineral patches versus 8. And to make it a little bit more balanced, I guess, you have 6 mineral patches per the naturals, or the second and third base of yours. And there's really nowhere to take your 4th base. It is a 5-player map too, so we have 4 zealots coming out, but he'll soon realize that you really can't do anything. Well, at least you can't attack the 1 base. So 1 basing again, I'd say, is more favored on this map than doing a quick expo that Stratos is doing right now. That's not to say you can't win like that, or what Dollar's doing. But he can't actually attack up this ramp. It's a D-web. You can't attack through a D-web. I'm not sure if he realizes that, but a D-web you cannot attack through. But Terran's gonna have a very easy time to, like, I mean, it's annoying to deal with this 2-gate. Or was it even a 2-gate? I don't even know. Yeah, he's open with a 2-gate. So the Marine actually has, like, really no idea. Yeah, I mean, the Marine's totally fine. I mean, if that 2-gate killed, like, attacked way earlier, he would be dead by now. Reason being is that he didn't set up his depot right next to his barracks, so he couldn't micro as well. I mean, maybe not. I mean, he might have lost a couple SCVs to hold off a T-gate. But, we'll see. And, oh, the other thing to note is that the creep for Zergs, I think we have 2 of them in this series, in this whole tournament. You can actually sunken off both of these ramps. It's actually kind of funny because, sometimes, the computer will actually do that, and it looks like actually the Marine actually mined out his back door. I don't even know what to call them. The mineral door. I'll call it the mineral door for the purpose of these casts. The mineral door. Take the expo. I kind of like this actually more because if he took it closer, he'd be actually expanding to $, which I guess would help him be defensive and attack at the same time. But this is further back, so I guess it depends on how you look at it. Yeah, and it looks like though he's just gonna kill off the neutral sunken, so that's totally fine too. I think it's more for the reasoning is just so you have a more buildable area. I mean, the main's huge to begin with, so I doubt it would be that kind of ridiculous, but that difficult to maneuver around the creep. But either way, and this is gonna be totally fine. There might be one zealot gets up, but this is going to be a death zone for zealots right now. It's pushing him around with SCVs, tanks, and Marines. It's just not gonna be great. And pushing down the ramp though, it's annoying. He needs to get to that bunker. It's very smartly positioned by $, but the only problem is he can't really get to it. That's the issue. And the even sad thing is that actually this siege tank doesn't even cover but down here. So alright, so he's gonna get in the bunker here, so that should allow him. $, may just lose. $, may just lose right now. Oh no, $, no. He needs to get a vulture. He's not getting a vulture. He's just getting tanks. No, $, you have just lost to a 2-gate on this map. No, man. Well, at least this expo is done for. That it's for certain. He needs a way to deal with this. He needs to get vultures out. But I'm not even sure if he got spider mine. No, he didn't get spider mine. I'm actually wondering what. I'm just wondering. This may not tell us everything, but if he's D-mined, it may tell us why. Alright, it's easy. Oh, so he's D+. So, I mean, I guess he's just still learning the game. That's totally fine as well. And the other thing is, it's free-for-all, so you're you have, no idea what's going on. This is primarily luck-based, too. I mean, not to get me wrong, but, I mean, this tournament's meant for a community for a reason. It's not really meant on skill. It's kind of just, do whatever the hell you want to do. Just have some entertaining games here. But, yeah, okay, now we have Stratos going for his Wraith. Is he going? Okay, no, he's just getting one. Okay, so he's getting mech. Looks like we're gonna Siege Fest going on in the mid game of here. Nudie versus Lumix again. I cast it last night. Oh, he's kept the start. Okay. Is he he's like Stratos helping out $, right now? He's not attacking him or anything. I think they're from the same country, which might be the reason why he's not attacking. I think he's held. Alright. Alright, no, okay, so $'s in this. $'s gonna stay in this game. Why I say that is because there's really no way for goons to really come out when there's 3 siege tanks on a ramp. He can still pressure the natural for sure and just get under here and then start pressuring it again. But $' cannot really lose with that high of a siege tank. Okay, so it's gonna have cannons. Actually, you know what? I guess the creep does restrict your building quite a bit. The more I think about it, so yeah, maybe so. That maybe the Marine should in lag. Yeah, I wouldn't expect this to be micro wars by either player because, well, I mean, you're going against 4 players. They're all from different countries. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect to have really great latency in any of these games. I guess for the round of 22, it may make sense to have good latency because at least for Group let's group D and E, because D's all Canadians, which have pretty good internet, and E's like all Americans except for Gallows, who has now left the tournament. So yeah, I mean, we should have pretty good. I mean, a lot of them are on the West Coast, not on the East Coast where I am, but still, I mean, pretty good latency nonetheless. Like 100 probably, so it's not going to be like 300, where some Brood War players might be used to having. Anyway, getting back to this game, we have a Starport coming up for $1. There isn't really a bunch of analytical stuff going on. I'm just kind of here to like be entertained. Again, another lag by the Marine right here. Neither player's really gone for the capture the flag yet, which would be the whole reason, but I don't think anyone's moved their flag. No one's moved their beacon, so yeah. And Protoss though in capture the flag though would actually have a superior lead. Now obviously speaking, getting a probe into the base and getting the flag is goddamn difficult against the Terran, because they're gonna have like siege tanks covering the flag. But that being said, oh, this is actually nice. He's gonna be killing off whatever this third base is. I don't know why Tyrannos would be expanding there versus, well, I guess he wouldn't want to expand to his opponent. Oh, that's stupid. I just realized something. Actually, no, that makes sense, because I just realized in a 5-player game, I thought everyone had their own three bases, but okay, we're gonna mass raise for Stratos, but that really shouldn't do too much against goons until Obs gets out. But I just realized something. No, okay, no, never mind. Everyone does have their. I thought they both expand to the same base. Never mind. Okay, I was still right. Everyone still gets their same third, but I think it's actually siegeable. Part of it might be siegeable, possibly. I mean, we initially had like, I feel bad for the Marine right here. He's kind of lost his initial push, and now he's been attacked by Cloaked Wraith, and now he's being attacked by like a hard push from Tyrannos right here. Things are not looking great for Protoss right now, but in terms of like favoredness for like the ability to get the flag, Protoss has the best way to do it. Reason being that they can recall immediately right when they get their flag, and it holds their flag. Just to give you a perspective there. I don't think we're going to get to Arbiter Tech anytime soon for the Marine. He may just lose from this. He's not really having too much. I mean, a new wave of Goon should help. It looks like we have allies. That's not good. That's not supposed to happen, but it's a community league. I cannot get mad. So it's not like it really mattered. $20 on the line plus a mystery box. That mystery box, man, it's worth some dough. And yeah, okay, what are we having up here? Okay, that was a proxy or something. Something cute. Yeah, because they can't early GG until they take a flag. They can't early GG until the flag is taken, because they have to get eliminated. It's a rule that I've instituted. I mean, I'm not really sure if I can really reinforce it as much, but he's trying to take it with a Goliath, I guess, but you need a worker to do it. Another Wraither in here to help. Oh, this game might go on for a while. Go on for quite some time. Let's see if the chat has said anything. I'm not really sure if it would be. Gee, I don't even know. I just killed a whole orange push. Yeah. Yeah. No, you did. You did, Stratos. You did. You're ballsy like that. Oh, I should set up one last thing real quick. I need to push foot down a little bit. You know, that is very true. I mean, Stratos has like a crap ton of raids right now. Yeah, he's just going mass Starboy. He's just going mass raids. Is he getting upgrades though? That would be cool. I don't know. I've always tried to go on mass raids before. It just doesn't work out for me. Because, like, missile turrets are the bane of my existence. Because you cannot attack them with raids. Like, they just don't do well. They do 9 damage with their pew pew lasers. Oh, we have a third base going down for Dollar. Dollar though, I feel like what's gonna happen is gonna be Tyrannos versus Dollar at this point. Both are off of 3 bases, and generally speaking, I think people who win free-for-alls are probably the most passive people that you would think of. People that can get away with expos. Orange is still pressuring, though, the Marine right here. Stratos my savior. But I think these Goliath are gonna make short work of any kind of Wraith build. Still, alright, come all the Wraith. Well, maybe. Just maybe. Wow, and it's like doing a lot more. Well, they are walking tin cans, to be fair. He's trying to micro back. It's actually kind of fun to watch. Mucho gracias, sensors. Now I forget what. Is this like the Central Europe one? I forget what country these guys are all from. I want to say, no, they're from Czech Republic and Czech Republic. Sorry, Czech Republic. So I guess like mid-Europe probably is when these players played. More tanks are out. Yeah, you and that's why you're helping out. Oh, did someone take the flag? Yeah, no, tosses. Alright, so apparently someone took the flag. Wait, who stole the flag? Shit. Kazakhstan, yeah. I'm surprised that they were actually able to get it up. Do you know who stole the flag? Did someone steal the flag or did he just GG out? Do you know, Stratos? Oh, just typed out, okay. Yeah, someone told me that, yeah, okay. Oh, we're down to Terran versus Terran versus Terran. I mean, TVT was alone hard enough to cast. Now, 3 Terrans, the mix is going to be god-awful. Is really Mass Wraith going to work? I really don't think it's going to work. By Stratos right here. Stratos, man. Going to turrets either? No. We have a tribe of SCVs going. I mean, that's how this game is gonna end. I mean, it's gonna be that one person that gets in SCV and then eventually just gets out a dropship. I mean, that's the only way you can really end this 3-way TVT. VT. This is gonna be tough. This is. But let's get transition with Bam and then Bam. No. Apparently, Stratos was going to go battle cruisers, which would make sense because he was. I mean, that would probably be the right transition. But to be like Nudie versus Lumix much versus the Shimmy Rush week possibly. But the other thing to note though is I feel like again Tyrannos and no Dollar and Tyrannos are gonna probably be in a favorable position. Cause look at the position where Stratos is right now. He's in between both. It's just like he has like nowhere to like freely expand. I mean, Tyrannos and Dollar can just expand to the Dollar can expand, you know, to the right, and then Tyrannos can expand northbound. So I don't know. Dollar equals Wraith. Wraith equals Dollar. Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay. Well, apparently, I guess it's, you know, Czech Republic, you know, union here, because it feels like they're not attacking. You don't feel like I don't think Stratos is attacking. I don't think Stratos is attacking. No, I think we have an SCV drop. This is how this game's going to end. I will tell you that. All right, let's figure out where this drop's going, as it is very important. And Tyrannos has done really nothing this game. It's just like mass Goliaths. He's killed off the Marine, I guess. No, I guess he's not. He's just gonna... He doesn't want to kill off the Chrysalis. That's funny. That's actually... How do I attack Turtle Tyrant with Wraith? P? You don't. you don't. That's why you don't go pure Wraith. Yeah, no, it makes sense, actually. It's smart. Dude, I couldn't do that. But I couldn't rally. I could not, hopscotch them over. Stratos, you have no answer to this army of Tyrannos right now. Any kind of, like, mech push now is just gonna get wrecked. You have nothing defending your flag besides, like, 2 turrets and, I guess, a couple siege tanks. So if, I guess, a couple Wraiths come over there and kill off your tanks. The benefit, though, is that Wraiths do give you maneuverability to kill off dropships, though. Before they get up to full speed, at least, I think. And six SCVs of mine have not been destroyed. I will let you know that right now. 6 SCVs of mine have not been destroyed, because I'm not actually in this game, as you can tell. And it would say Pucca. It would say Pucca, no, or dash Pucca, or dash Pucca dash, because Pucca apparently is taken on ICUP. And we have an expo going. I mean, it's unfair to take one of the main bases too, because you get 10 mineral patches. I mean, it's like a super base. Not only that, you have two choke points, 2 narrow choke points. Like, once someone retakes the main base, it's like imbalanced. And even in Tyranno's case here, it's just even more imbalanced, because the way you look at this is that this hasn't even been mined out yet. This is a fresh base for 10 more mineral patches. It's a whole nother main base that will not die. Not to mention, both of the wall-ins are completely free. He's gonna mine out this one, but that's totally fine because you're not gonna run by from there. I'm surprised no vulture, any kind of spider mines. In this TBT of epic proportion. It appears that Dollar is gonna be moving out. That's what I think. What is he gonna be doing? I don't know. He's just gonna be. He's just gonna re-expand here. The main base is actually starting to get mined out after 25 minutes or 23 minutes in game. So free-for-alls are fun. All right, so Stratos is going more Wraith. No BC transition that he initially said. He's gonna look like he's going mech transition now. Neither player has successfully gone any kind of drop to get to that. I'm just looking at this in terms of Stratos versus Tyrannos right now. Stratos has army-wise, looking at the map presence of yellow and orange, there is so much more orange than there is yellow. And but Tyrannos is gonna have such an economic lead. How many SCVs does he have? Alright, we have Tyrannos has 56 SCVs. Compared to, let's see, to 55 of, no, 66 of Stratos. So Stratos has an overwhelming amount of SCVs. And 56. So apparently both Tyrannos and Dollar are probably around the same economic-wise, except the problem that Dollar took a base that has literally no mineral patches left. But that's okay. So I decided to have fun with Wraith and wait till die. Well, I mean, yeah, I would kind of count out Stratos at this point. It means off at 3 bases. But, I mean, you didn't even, barely attempt to attack Dollar this game. You had, no... You really haven't attacked him at all this entire game. That being said, not a terrible deal. I wonder if this actually counts towards your, what's it called? The YSL Yellow Star League. Does this count towards one of your games on ICUP? I don't know, sometimes I've gotten some, bizarre wins or losses because I've done, UMS games. Yeah, no, you have no chance with Wraith right now, Stratos. You have 0 chance. Your best bet is just to get up. Your best bet is to go up, mass frickin' turret and tank, and then just shut off 1 base. But you're mining out. You're mining out. You're mining out right now. But Group B is gonna be fun. Group D is gonna be fun to cast. It's all Protoss, so you're not gonna have a siege fest. I'll be interested how PvP, like 5-way PvP goes. And well, goodbye, couple tanks, I guess. But you can try to find like a sweet spot from the tanks right there, not doing too much. We have 1-1 upgrade. This is disappointing by Tyrannos right here. He only has 1-1 upgrades by 25 minutes in the game. We have already 3-3 for Dollar. And Dollar's 190. Dollar's looking in a good position, but I don't think it's gonna work because looking at this, Dollar has no way to really move out this like area right past here because he's just gonna run into tanks then or soon. We have this like vertical cut in half of the map, which makes sense because he wants to keep, you know, his bases alive. You have no chance of doing a vulture run by, Stratos. I'm sorry for you, but you have no chance. There's already like 1 tank. Well, actually, if you go southbound, I guess well, actually, no, you're gonna run into more tanks. So, yeah, I do not. Well, let's see here. That's a good amount of vultures. Yeah, you're already being shelled upon everywhere. Yeah, that good luck with your vulture run by right there. That didn't really work out too much. Looks like kind of fodder a couple tanks right here. But they have their +3 armor, so it helps out. 4 armor on those guys. Is he just gonna fodder the tanks? He's just gonna go for it. Alright, well, he's cleared off part of it. That's not bad. Kind of look at. Look at the amount of turrets that a Dollar has up. Oh, look. Now, you're just being a douche, Stratos. It's like, how can I be the most annoying player I can? Even though my opponents have, like, you know, twice as many bases as I do, and I'm mined out. And I completely oversaturated at my third. No, this is looking more like a TVT now. Except there's no... Okay, no, there's a BC transition from Dollar. Okay, we have the BC transition from Dollar. In your defense, you cannot fly them home. This guy's looking like nudie right now. Do we have ghosts? Ghosts would be fantastic. And also in TVT, I believe ghosts cloaked. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure about this actually. Cloaked ghosts with the range on turrets, they can actually just nuke out siege lines if they're not paying attention if the player's not scanning. So if you actually in TVT, a late-game way to deal with siege lines is actually nuking. But with this is not how you deal with battlecruisers. This is not how you use battlecruisers. This is you don't just throw away you know a dozen battlecruisers for no reason. Okay, Dollar has lost way too many. Well, I was gonna say if he got in a siege position. But this game's not going to go anywhere until both players acknowledge the fact that they're not going to get anywhere in this game until they pull off all their defensive tanks. Like, you're going to have to get past the siege defense, guys. Like, I mean, honestly, like, you only have, like, 10 tanks in the center of the map. It's not going to deal with battlecruisers. Another round of them. Valkyrie! Oh, no, Stratos, no! Your bane of your existence, he even EMP'd you in Defense Matrix. That's how you deal with mass raids, to get M plus like 4 or 5 Valkyries with +3 on them. That'll kill all the mass raids for sure, unless you split them very well. Well, it's hard to say who's gonna be winning this because I have no idea. I want to say Tyrannos has the lead because Dollar has lost so many battlecruisers, but that even being said, I mean he has 3 starports, 4 starports, 5 actually that can make BCs with his bank. So I mean he'll be remaxed soon. The only problem though is there's such a high amount of Goliath out. And if you guys watch like all my VODs or the Shimmy Rush Week, those VODs are already up. You know, if you reference game 1 of Lumix versus Nudie or NG Nudie, you'll find out that, and I completely just lost my train of thought. You'll realize though that like it's kind of like the same thing with battlecruisers, where or with carriers, where you kind of want to have them over cliffs and stuff. You know, Fighting Spirit's not the best map to go that, but you can go around the sides of the map on Fighting Spirit. This map, like, I guess the sides are kind of friendly towards it, not really, but the set of the map is just not battlecruiser friendly at all. It just allows for more maneuverability for the Goliath to really just get in range, because there's really nothing to do that. And also, he's not, and Stratos is being sieged upon by Dollar. Alrighty. This is a little sad. This is a hard watch to see. This is difficult to watch. This is quite difficult to watch right now. Ow. Just ow. Ow. That's a little unfortunate right there. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, so we have EMP plus dropships. You kind of evacuate. Oh, are you just gonna go for like a mega drop just to steal the flag Stratos? That's what you're doing. And look at that. That must be like a Manor CC, because there's barely enough mineral patches to justify that CC8 from even going down. Alright, we'll have to see. Is he just gonna go for the flag? These are all loaded up with SCVs. There's not that many. Defense matrix. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Alright, they have an extra 200 HP. The flag for Stratos has been stolen. He has like a half a second to get away with this. He needs to go for it. This battlecruiser is available. They just die. It was a worthy attempt, and all of a sudden he drops the flag. The walk of shame, end quote from Stratos right there. Oh man. Dollar is gonna be pushing out again. I don't know why. He's just like, it's like, you know what? I have your flag. I'm gonna go kill it off now. But it's kind of cool when someone gets eliminated too, because you have everything explodes at once, which is kind of entertaining to watch. But all right, here we go. He has the defense matrix, but turns do so much DPS so quickly. 20 damage, and I don't know what the like health or like what the armor count for defense matrix is. I know it's 200 HP, but I don't know. We have nukes out yet. Nukes would probably win the person in the game right here. If Dollar goes nukes, potentially this game. 250. Sorry. Okay, actually, matrix is 250. Okay. That's nice to know, thank you. SDFSD, FG. That's not convoluted in any way, but still. And I hear Yamato somewhere. You know, also Yamato can help break out siege lines too, but like late game TVT, like what we're having right now, honestly ends up just being like just math BC versus BC with nukes, or whatever, of like the 30-minute duration, because that's what all my TVTs end up going. But going into like a solid like 20 Goliaths with BCs is not the smart move. Going on this cliff though could help possibly. Stratos has flag return. Potentially. He still has these two. He has 5k bank. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he has 5k bank right now. Another defense matrix going down. This BC still in his base. But the problem though is he can't send over a SCV right now because that Dollar has actually no he can. Stratos' flag has been taken. He's going with the flag. He has the flag. It only took 35 minutes, but he got the flag of the TVG. He has the flag. Oh my goodness. Oh, is he gonna bring in the siege line? No, he's not. Okay, I was gonna say that'd be a little iffy if he did that. Oh wait, does he know about the bit? SCV versus Goliath. I think the SCV will win. Yeah, no, he's gonna get the elimination, so I'll give him a point. So Dollar will take 1 point for elimination status. Goodbye. Goodbye, everything. Stratos died. Well, Stratos got eliminated, sadly, but so I'll give yeah, because there's also like the $10 reward for the most elimination from throughout this tournament. If you guys didn't realize it, I may have not added in the OP. I'll add it to the Wikipedia page, but who that dollar has 1 point, has 1 elimination at least. It might end up being like just 1-1, or you know what it might be? It might be like a post match maybe. For the extra $10 for the extra CTF tournament, just run like a weekly CTF tournament for like $10. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, look at the prize pool there. Whoa. So Dollar is now having a lot of siege tanks. Tyrannos has a lot of Goliath and siege tanks. Alright, so because it's like TVT now, at 36 TVT, 36 minutes, let's look at these players for a second because it's probably moderately important. Tyrannos versus Dollar. If we look at this, actually, those things are backed up. No. Nope. Tyrannos, Dollar. 11 battlecruisers that are Yamatoing right now. Look at this. This is like, this is how the cover of Brood War should be. Look at that. Like turrets versus turrets. This is like TVT style right here. 33 tanks versus 20 tanks for Tyrannos. 11 BCs versus 48 Goliath. The Goliath are gonna win that battle. The problem though is that we have a huge more amount of tanks though for Dollar here. But the problem though is he's Yamatoing, but which is definitely helping out his siege numbers, but he's not. Did he pull off all of his tanks? Not all of them, which might help him. What he might even be able to do is push these tanks and go back here, and then make it so he on the retreat he could even do some more damage because there's actually no tanks in the back here. So I'll be interested. I mean, I don't want to see how Tyrannos can really engage this. And the battle cruisers, he'd have to burn off so many scans. He may even just burn off all the scans eventually. He still hasn't killed out the neutral Tonkin yet. I find that funny. Alright. Alright. Now, I just wonder when the groups B, C, D, and E are done. Yamatoing it up! Goodbye. Yeah, this army, though, from Tyrannos is not looking that great. I mean, it's not... I'm just looking in comparison to this. Just looks a lot more condensed and a lot more powerful than I'd say for this. I don't know where its 47 Goliaths are. They're just kind of lurking around the map doing their own thing. 3 idle tanks. Yeah, that's the reason why. Tyrannos hasn't really, like, pulled together all of his forces yet, which might be the bane of his existence. Because it's going to be really, really sucky to deal with this. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be really, really sucky to deal with this. You know, I have a feeling though, like a majority of these free-for-alls are gonna be 40+ minute games. That's probably how it's gonna go down. I'm honestly predicting that right now. Alright. Tanks going down. Tank firing away. Alright, I think it's gonna Yamato again. Yamato cannon! And I don't think we've any other attempts to really steal the flag. Speaking of which, where did... Oh, I guess Tyrannos did move his flag. Where do you move it to? Well, I mean, he only had 10 minutes to move it. Where the hell is this beacon? And it looks like we're having an advancement from Dollar, but more reinforcing tanks from the north are killing them off. But nice Yamatos will cut that off. I want to know where his beacon is. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Oh, it's right there. It's you put it under the sea. What a douche. what a douchebag. It's like you want the flag. Like, well, too bad. I have a CC on top of it. Well, that's actually, man, that's actually entertaining because Yeah, there's really no way to deal with that. And he's gonna clean up that. Tyrannos. I mean, this whole map has been mined out. 40 minutes. This may top off last night's game of being 41 minutes. It's looking like that. Alright, he's bringing them all the Goliath. But he doesn't think he cares about the tank behind it. He's just gonna go for it. Or maybe not. Maybe retreat. Being a little bit indecisive right there. Sometimes that can happen to you. It's not good, but whatever. 183 supply to 178. See, well, this is the problem that I'm foreseeing in the future. I mean, these guys have like 4K banked, 8K banked. This war can go on for quite some time. This war can go on for a long time. This can go on for a while. And the chat's dead, so I have really nothing else to discuss. But I guess, like, for any future Terran, how to stop your flag from being taken, put up a CC right there, and it's going to be very difficult to grab onto. Now, what's his name doing the same thing? Possibly. Where the hell does his flag go? Probably there. Possibly. Yeah, the beacon's under there. Wow. Wow, like, Terran versus Terran CTF tours, man, are, like, going to be the new thing. They're going to be a meta for this. Like, pure on TBT style. We'll be short of... Well, that tends to happen. Like, you have these long, like, drawn-out games that are sometimes epic, sometimes they're not. And then you have, like, someone just cheesing the hell out of the next opponent. But apparently we have confirmation that the next game will be short. Apparently. I don't believe it, but that's for you to decide. I mean, the whole map is mined out, and I mean, this was like literally a 12 base map, I think, possibly. Then the main's still going strong for Tyrannos, and he still has like 7.7k with 8.5k banked. And I honestly can't tell you. I mean, how many freaking battle cruisers is that? 15 battle cruisers, really? 15 freaking battle cruisers? Like that's a lot. That's a lot of battle cruisers. That's a lot of battle cruisers right there. I will not lie. That is a lot of battle cruisers. And yikes. He's killing off a lot of stuff right now. It's like, yo, dude, what's going on, bro? I'm gonna shell it out. I'm gonna shell at it. And it looks like this, like, last resorted mining base. I mean, it's not like it really matters because he has, like, 7k banks for both. And I'm seeing a lot more purple. The orange on the map is starting to recede here, so I don't know how this game's gonna end. I have really no idea. I want to say Dollar's in a much superior position right now, though. Definitely the orange is starting to recede. But it's not like neither player could like remax. It's just now going to be a position war. Well, actually, though, this is concerning. Only 1k in minerals. He has nothing else to mine, guys. Dollar has nothing left to mine, which is probably crucial that he gets his base operational. But even still, there isn't that many. Maybe another like 1,000 minerals in all those mineral patches. All right, he's bringing SCVs, but the problem though is, does Dollar know that this isn't the main base? The flag is in the other part of the map. Must be a misrally. Oh no, it's mass repair. Okay. We need to have Yamato and Yamato wars right now. But I mean, if Tyrannos just remaxes with BC, potentially it could just win. Yeah, that's what Tyrannos needs to be doing right now. He probably needs to get BCs with science vessels to win this BC on BC war. He's Yamato. Did he just completely Yamato, like, just Yamato one sole battlecruiser to death, because I don't believe Yamato does flash. It's like 135mm cannon from the Thor and SE2. I mean, look at this. He's queued up like how many battlecruisers, and he goes 5k banked on both. Wow. I'm seeing my dog running around the backyard, which is getting to be a little bit more entertaining than this TVT. No offense. No, I'm only kidding. Anyway, I think we've lost like 5 viewers just because of the duration of this TVT is going on for so long. Which is understandable. But yeah, well, I mean, this has exceeded my longest game I've casted, which has been 45 minutes. It has exceeded that mark now. It has exceeded 45 minutes. It has. I mean, most brutal games don't exceed 45 minutes. Most of them don't. But actually, this actually isn't terrible for Tyrannos, as you might think it would be. Because the way I'm looking at this right now is that he has so many battlecruisers being prepped and being made right now that potentially he's just going to be able to stall, wait for all these BCs to come out, and ultimately just get like 1,000 battlecruisers because of his bank, and just win with 2-3 or 2-2 BCs, despite the upgrade advantage for Dollar. But Dollar has no bank. Like, he's long distance mining here, I believe, or long distance mining in this base. If he gets his base operational, that would be another story. But Tyrannos, man, I don't know. It's tough. I mean, we have 3 more fresh battlecruisers back for Dollar as well. All right. It's not like they care about small missiles. They have 3-3. They have, what, 6 armor? Yeah, 6 armor entirely. But because he lost SCVs, though, he's not going to need them. I mean, it's both players are purely on banks right now. Wait. He still has minerals in his main base after all of this? Like, WTF? Like, really? Like, really? Like, wow. I mean, how many BCs are we comparing for both players here? 10 to 14. So Dollar still has a superior BC count and an upgrade advantage. So, but that being said, though, Tyrannos is maxed. Or no, I mean, Dollar's maxed. Tyrannos is not. So I don't know, but CC's down though for Dollar, so it will help him. He's down to 170 supply. No, take that back. No, Tyrannos is maxed with 12 BCs. So no, maybe I flipped that. Dollar might be. I mean, but the other thing though is, I mean, he can just, you know, forfeit more supply to get more battlecruisers out, which might be what he might just do in general. But we'll have to see. And he's getting his upgrades. I mean, that's probably really important at this point. Yeah, it probably is. I'm just not quite seeing it. That is a lot of battlecruisers, though. I mean, Gunna Yamato. I don't really know why he'd really want to clear up my. At this point, it's purely based on battlecruisers. That's all. That's all it comes down to. I mean, AA. Goliath really aren't going to stack up against this many battlecruisers for Tyrannos right now. He's up to 14 to 15 now, so he's getting really, really close. He's finished 3-3 upgrades now as well, so they're about equal in footing in that regards. But remember, though, that Tyrannos, but he even has a Valkyrie in the mix, too. It's not like it's going to do so much damage, but it does do splash damage overall. Yamato's going to connect to 1, but doesn't quite kill it off. Another one should be a clean up 1, though. Might be Yamato rule wars right here. Ooh, double 1 on that one. Alright, so it's probably going to come down to this battle. With the Valkyrie on the side doing its own thing. But we're not having Yamato from Tyrannos right here, partially because he doesn't have the energy for it. The Goliath need to come in here, but I think Dollar's gonna take this. Yeah, Dollar's gonna take that. And the bank is not as big as it once was for for Tyrannos right here. So I'm just gonna 2x this now because at this point it's getting a little long. Like really nothing else is important happening other than this PB&J sandwich that we're happening on the minimap right now. He's killing off all the production. Well, making more Goliath. We're 50 minutes in this game now. Well, I would not have the patience to like go through all these games. If it was like if they were all given to me at once, that would just be not fun. Pew, pew, pew. He's just kind of what's going on? I'm checking what's going on, and bam. Yep, it looks like he's just going to clean that up as well. Oh, it means 116 supply. But guys, you may, I mean, the other thing though is that it's not elimination. It's just going for the flag. Which, I don't know. I mean, does he even have to defend the flag? I mean, that's probably what the desperation move from everyone would be. It's like, can I just win a game by taking the flag? Which is what Tyrannos is doing. It's a good size force. Does it force pull back the BCs? BCs are very slow. They're kind of like mech for air. He's not really caring. He's going into a siege line. But does he have enough just to break right through it? He's going to siege up here. He's all defense matrices on here to make them even more beefier. More tanks are pushing out right here. I don't think it's going to be enough. I do not think it's going to be enough. No, it doesn't appear so. So Tyrannos' move is... I'm kind of glad I didn't have to stay in this game, Stratos said. So true. But yeah, there's no way for him to get the flag. There's no way. There's no way he can get the flag. There's no possible way for him to get the flag. 54. If this goes into an hour, I'm just gonna be like, I've casted an hour game. I'm gonna feel like that. I'm kind of glad 2x it now because there really wasn't that much happening. I had a feeling Tyrannos could have maybe won, but now with the non-existent bank from both players and there's literally 100 supply lead or 30 supply lead. Well, actually that supply lead's not as great as I thought it was. Tyrannos is gonna be coming in here with desperation move 2. It is getting shut down. It is getting shut down right now. 9 more SCVs or 8 more have died. The BC count though has been dwindled. Wait. He's still mining his main base though. What do we have left for armies? Dollar still has 10 science vessels. Well, that's a lot. 8 tanks. And that's it. Compared to the 7 Goliaths and 3 tank sets of Tyrannos here. Really, I mean, like, they're both, like, just broke. They're literally just broke right now. And gonna be going here. Oh, does he snipe up the last BC? He needs to get D-Matrix on that immediately. But the Goliath will stay alive. He's trying to micro around it. Oh, look at that. Actually, Goliath, look at that. That's cute right there. Oh, wasn't quite good enough, but didn't say my damage to that BC. It's completely caught out of position right now, and the BCs will no longer work. Players do not have the economy to do it. So now we're back to mech. We have these 1,000, you know, science vessels have like 1,000 energy in each of them. They have 250. Now this making this tank have like 400 HP. Does Tyrannos not have it? Oh, okay. Here's a lot more tanks. Okay. This should be the deciding factor. This should honestly be the deciding factor. I'm not really seeing that much from either player. 24 to 74. I mean, that's a little. I mean, this is all that Tyrannos has left. I guess he's trying to just make this game go on for as long as possible. SCVs are now getting in the mix right here. He's just freeing up supply that doesn't even need to be freed. SCVs are probably gonna have to come in here. There. I don't even know. I don't even know if the game's gonna end. Oh my god. We're gonna hit an hour game. We're gonna hit an hour free for all. Oh man. You're probably just like tuning into something else until the next game starts. CC just going to, I mean, like, what is he really gonna do this? Is he really? Really? Like, really? Come on. We're already an hour in here. What mineral XD? Let's look at his bank. 184. Defense major sync all of his tags. It's something that I would be doing when I had the Code of the Gathering on versus computers. This might be. All right, let's slow this down for the sake of it. This game's not gonna end anytime soon anyway. Oh my goodness! So many of these are just dying. Down defense. You know what we should do? We should go to normal pace. Ooh, no, I'm kidding. We should just go down to normal pace, fastest. Go down 2 times because it's pretty obvious that Dollar has won this game. He wants to eliminate. Wow, he doesn't even want to go for the. He doesn't even want to go. Well, I guess elimination either way, even if it's captured in the flag or just pure out elimination, will be counted anyway. Nice vessels. Is the SV gonna go for the elimination? He's taking the flag. He's going for it. No, he just GG's. Well, that'll count for an elimination for what was it, Tyrannos? No, Dollar. Dollar got 2 eliminations this game. Yeah. Good for him. Good for him. He has 2 eliminations. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Dollar, had some difficulty if you could go that far back from the initial pressure from the 2 gate. But nonetheless, you 2 people, you've endured a hell of a game. Streamers, you've endured a hell of a game. You 2 people will be back momentarily for game number